Imagine living in a beautiful community where everything seems perfectly normal. The landscaping looks great, the pool is open, the buildings seem well maintained. Then one day, every homeowner receives the same letter. The HOA suddenly needs $2 million. Some owners may owe thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. How does something like this happen? Many homeowners think HOA dues only pay for landscaping and basic maintenance, but many associations are responsible for much bigger assets: roofs, roads, pools, clubhouses, elevators, drainage systems, water infrastructure. These assets cost hundreds of thousands, or even millions, to replace, and eventually, every one of them wears out. This is why HOAs maintain something called a reserve fund. Think of it as the community's long-term savings account. Instead of asking homeowners for huge amounts later, the HOA saves gradually over many years. Let's say a roof replacement will cost $1 million in 20 years. A well-funded HOA begins saving today for that future expense. But many communities face pressure to keep dues low. Boards often feel caught in the middle. Raise dues and people complain. Keep dues low and reserves fall behind. The community feels affordable today, but the future bill doesn't disappear. Things become even more dangerous when maintenance gets postponed. Maybe the roof can wait another year. Maybe road repairs can wait another season. Maybe the drainage issue isn't urgent yet. Year after year, projects get pushed forward. Eventually, several major repairs arrive at the same time. That's when communities face what experts call a funding crisis. Imagine a community discovers 4 major problems at once. Roof replacements, $900,000. Road resurfacing, $600,000. Pool and clubhouse repairs, $250,000. Drainage improvements, $300,000. Suddenly, the HOA faces more than $2 million in repairs. But suppose the reserve account only contains $300,000. Now there's a massive funding gap. The money has to come from somewhere. And usually, that somewhere is the homeowners themselves. This is when many associations issue a special assessment. A special assessment is an additional charge beyond regular monthly dues. The exact amount depends on the community size and repair costs. In a 100-home community, a $2 million assessment could equal $20,000 per home. For many families, that's a major financial shock, especially if they never expected it. Recent economic trends have made the problem worse. Construction costs have increased dramatically. Labor costs have risen. Building materials have become more expensive. Insurance premiums have climbed in many regions. At the same time, many communities built in the 1980s and 1990s are reaching major replacement cycles. That means thousands of associations are confronting expensive repairs right now. Fortunately, there are warning signs homeowners can watch for: low reserve balances, delayed maintenance projects, aging roofs and deteriorating roads, reserve studies that haven't been updated, and boards that brag about never increasing dues. Sometimes low dues aren't a sign of good management. Sometimes they're a sign that future costs are being ignored. Most HOA financial crises don't happen overnight. They develop slowly, often over decades. A sudden $2 million need is usually the result of years of underfunding, deferred maintenance, or both. Communities that plan ahead save gradually. Communities that don't often face painful surprises. The lesson isn't that HOAs are bad. The lesson is that buildings, roads, and infrastructure all have a cost of ownership, and someone has to pay for them eventually. The only real question is whether the community plans ahead or waits until the bill arrives. Want to better understand how HOA finances work? Subscribe for practical HOA education without the drama. Thanks for watching.